guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel where I talk about career in tech and productivity. So in this video, we will be discussing about web development and web designing. People often understand both as same, but they both are two different professions to pursue. So in this video, we will be discussing about who is a web designer or a web developer. We will also see what are the skills and languages required to learn web development and web designing. We will be also seeing what career path you can choose and what are the tools required in order to learn web development and web designing. And by the end of this video, I will be telling you my experience and opinion on web designing and web development. Watch this video till the end in order to have a clear picture about web development and web designing career options. So if you like my video, hit the like button to mention all your queries in the comment section. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notifications of my latest videos. So let's get started. A web designer is a person who is responsible or concerned what a user sees on its computer screen and his mobile device. So, a web designer is responsible for maintaining a great design for the UI of the website. He is responsible for controlling the UI aspects of the website in terms of visual aesthetics, color, information flow so that the user can have a great user experience and interface. A web developer is someone who is responsible for all the code running behind the website. He works as a shadow. He is responsible for all the logics and data management behind the scenes. Basically, when the user gives the data to the website and asks for the data from the website, this all data management is handed over to the web developer. A web developer works in two ways, as a front-end developer and a back-end developer. The role of front-end developer is to replicate the design given by the web designer with its code. A back-end developer is someone who is responsible for maintaining the data. For example, if the user gives the data to the website, that is stored in the database and that is managed by a backend developer. If the user asks for some kind of data by using the search functionality or filter functionality, that is also be taken care by a backend developer. So if you want to learn more about front-end development and backend development, then I have made an entire video on it. You can just check that out. I will provide the link in the description box and you can just click on the I button to go to that video. For being a web designer, key skill sets which you need to have is having knowledge about principles of design, color management, CMS, content management system, having idea about UX, user experience, having knowledge about composition is a must, which means which element like buttons, text area, text input, search bar should be at which place of the website. Having knowledge about HTML and CSS will be cherry on the top. If you want to become a web developer, then you have got three options. Either become a front-end developer, become back-end developer, or become a full-stack developer. If you want to become a front-end developer, then key skill sets which you need to have will be HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or you can also learn some of the latest libraries and frameworks of JavaScript like React, Angular, Vue, which is very trending in market right now, and it totally depends upon your learning ability. If you want to become a backend developer, then you can learn languages like Python, Node.js, Java, and many other depending upon your choice definitely. If you want to become a full stack developer, then you need to have idea of both front-end development and back-end development. So till now we have got a fair idea that a web designer does not need to code. So the tools which required to become a web designer are related to graphic stuff. For example, Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator. These are the most used software for a web designer. A web designer is basically responsible for maintaining the aesthetics of the website. So these tools are very helpful. So now we all know that a web developer is responsible for all the code running behind the website. So it is very important to learn a text editor and version control. Text editor to write the code and version control in order to manage the code in a particular team. So text editor which I personally prefer are VS Code and Sublime Text. You can also go for Atom or any other text editor. And version control is Git, which is responsible for maintaining and managing the code in a particular team or a project. Now comes the time to answer the biggest question, which is the best career option, which is good, web designing or web development. So this becomes very hard to answer because this is totally a personal call. If you are inclined towards creativity or designing, then you should choose web designing. But if you are inclined towards technical things and you're strong with your logical thinking, then you should go for web development. It totally depends upon your skill sets and interest. So now we know that both website developer and website designer is important for building a good website. So it is very important to understand your interest because both of them plays an equal role in building a successful website. Without a developer with appealing UI, web designer cannot complete the project. And without the designer with good functionality and non-appealing UI, a designer cannot submit the project. So choice is yours. Find your interest. Either you have bent towards creativity or you have aspirations towards the logical thinking. Choice is yours. So talking about my opinion. In my opinion, I feel a web developer is better career option than web designing. This is the case because I am a web developer by profession. So this is the inclination and might be a biased decision. But I will tell you why. Why I feel web development is the better career option. I feel every person is creative in their own way. Suppose there is designer A in your team and he likes and he does the things in his way, but there are maximum chances that the other team member not like his work and he need to redo his work. So this redoing of work I'm not comfortable with, and that's why I like web development more than web designing. But it is totally your choice and your creativity. This is not always the case, but this scenario always comes into my mind when I think about web designing, and what I see around is this is what happens. So I have kept all the points towards you, and if you have any queries, do ask to me. So in this video, I have talked about differences between a web developer and web designing. If you are looking for more good career options, then I have made an entire video on work from home jobs where you can find different career options apart from web designing and web development. I will provide the link in the description box. You can just check them out. So if you like my videos, hit the like button to mention all your queries in the comment section. And if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notifications of my latest videos. Thank you. See you in my next video.